Alright guys, welcome back to another Zenless Zone 0 update video with some brand new leaks and updates. Today we're going to go over all the 1.3 W-Engine details for both Yanagi and Caesar. So in the past few weeks we've had a bunch of 1.3 information on the new 1.3 characters, their kit details, their animations, but today we're going to go over all the new info on the W-Engines for these characters, and we can determine the value of these engines as well. Before we start, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and put on those notifications on to be kept updated right away. I'm also planning to do a free Caesar giveaway once the channel reaches 2,000 subs, which we should be pretty close. I believe at the time of me recording this video, we are 300 subs away. So we should be hitting this milestone before the Caesar banner ends for me to be able to give a lucky subscriber a free Caesar. I always love giving back to you guys. But alright, let's get on to the video guys and check out the new information on the W-Engines. So this is what they're looking like right now, but they are subject to change, so keep that in mind. As you know, they always do some kit changes, some balance changes, some nerfs and buffs. But right now, this is what the W-Engines are going to look like. Starting off with Yanagi's engine details. Increases electric anomaly buildup rate by 30%. Increases anomaly by 75 whenever EX attack hits a enemy, and when anomaly mastery is above 400, disorder damage is increased by 25%. Seems like a really good tailored Yanagi, and also pretty much a good W-Engine for any electric character. That electric anomaly buildup rate by 30% is a good stat to have for any electric character. And here we have a visual detail of the W-Engine here, and as you can see, we only know that it's a type anomaly, and the rarity is S rank of course, and then we have the rest of the effects which I just went over. Also, I gotta say, this effect right here, the anomaly mastery, when the anomaly mastery is above 400, disorder damage is increased by 25%. That is actually a very good effect. But overall, do I recommend you pulling for this? I would say not yet. We should wait for the final changes. And so far, it's not a must pull unless you really like Yanagi. Like for me, Yanagi is probably going to be one of my favorite characters, which I'll be a little bit more inclined in getting this weapon for her. But other than that, we'll see what else are the options for her, if it's not too bad. But yeah guys, so we went over Yanagi's W-Engine. Now we can go take a look at Lighter's W-Engine. So here are the effects. When quick and defensive assist are triggered, impact is increased. When basic attack hits a enemy, accumulate stacks up to a maximum of 20 stacks. And each stack increases the whole team's crit damage for ice and fire attribute damage. Oh, now this is very valuable. Okay, so each stack increases the whole team's crit damage for ice and fire attribute damage. I actually just got done reading the kit for Lighter. I just made the video on it today. And seeing Lighter's kit, he has a lot of synergy with other elements like the electric element and the ice element. And now after reading his W-Engine, he is going to be buffing both the crit damage for ice and fire attribute damage. So basically the ice and fire element users. But at the same time, this effect is a bit more situational as you're forced to run him with ice element users on the team. So Caesar's synergy with fire and ice damage units are going to be really good. But let's say you want to run him with Zuyen for either damage, well, you're going to be losing value with his kit and this W-Engine as well, as she will not be getting the crit damage stacks. But we do not have the numbers on it yet. So it says here, when basic attack hits an enemy, you will be accumulating stacks, and it's going to be to a maximum of 20 stacks. We do not have a number on how much crit damage a one stack provides, but I'm guessing, let's say 25 crit damage, that's my guess. Or maybe since it's situational, it's going to be 30%, a little bit higher, as not anyone can use this crit damage. So it might be higher since it's situational and a little more restrictive. And here is the Lighter engine, what it looks like. We have it's a stun type, so only stun characters can use it. And we actually do have the stats for this one. The base attack, 713 base attack, and the impact, 18% impact, and a S rank of course. Now we did not have the main stat for Yanagi's W-Engine, but I'm sure we'll get the info soon. And also, one thing to note, I want to go back to the effect here. When quick and defensive assists are triggered, impact is increased. We do not have the number, but I remember looking at Lighter's kit earlier, and he did a lot of things with the quick and defensive assist. So him getting more impact, depending on how much it is, will be good value. But other than that, guys, so that is pretty much all the info for the Lighter W-Engine and Yanagi's W-Engine. Let me know down below in the comments, will you be pulling for these engines, or are you simply going for the characters alone? Now remember, these are subject to change, and they usually do a lot of little changes here and there. Especially the W-Engines, they tweak a lot of stuff, the characters as well. So if anything else comes up, I'll update you guys as soon as possible. So that's why you make sure to subscribe, put those notifications on. I'll keep you guys updated right away. If you guys remember all the changes they did on Bernice and Caesar before they came out, there was a lot of buffs, a lot of nerfs on their kits and their W-Engines. So I made a lot of update video for you guys, and I'll for sure do the same for both Yanagi and Lighter. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you plan on doing. Me so far, if you ask me what are my plans, I would say, well, usually I'm not a must pull on engines, as I always prioritize a character over an engine, or pretty much I do this in any game. I always prioritize, let's say in HSR, I would always prioritize a new character over a Lycone, or for a game like Wuthering Waves, I would always go for a new character instead of a weapon, because the weapon isn't as a big deal as a whole new character, at least in my eyes. But sometimes there are a few exceptions. I really like Yanagi, so I might be inclined to pull for her W-Engine. We'll see, maybe down the line they will actually buff the engine, it'll look even better. And regarding Lighter's engine, since it's a bit situational, I might not pick it up, as I prefer weapons that I can switch around, put it on anyone. And looking at the Lighter's W-Engine, it's very restrictive to only ice and fire units, at least on your team, for the crit damage buff, which is basically the main gimmick of the engine, giving high crit rate to specific elements. But we'll see if they change it and make it a more universal W-Engine. But for now, guys, that is pretty much all for this video. If you guys enjoy and want to keep being updated on everything Zenless Zone Zero, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, put those notifications on, I'll keep you guys updated. And also a reminder, a giveaway at 2,000 subscribers for a free Caesar. And how it's going to work is I'm going to pick a random lucky winner in the comment section, which the video will be a dedicated video for the giveaway alone. But alright guys, that is all for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.